Hey coaches, this week we're looking at a bunch of cuts of counter versus an even front. I put that one up a couple weeks ago and it seemed to get good feedback, so I'm going to do it again. So uh, I'm gonna talk through the first clip, and then I'm not going to say hardly anything after that. I'm just going to let them run. I've got 20 clips here, and I picked. This is our first round game this past season versus South Stokes, and they were one of the toughest. Uh, front six that we saw this year. So you're going to see some good plays, and you're going to see us get smacked. Uh, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you the coaching tips at the beginning of the video, because apparently a lot of us have ADD, and I've been giving the coaching tips at the end of the video, and none of you are around at the end. You all cut out about halfway. No matter how long the video is, you cut out about halfway through. So I'm going to help because I got ADD myself. So I'm going to help you out. All right. The other thing, remember, it's subscriber month. Look, my analytics say that 50% of the people watching these videos are not subscribed. So we could pick up 300 subscribers on this video alone. Now, honestly, the analytics are a little off, because if you're clicking in from a Facebook group, it might not be attaching your subscription to you watching it. But there's still a lot of cats out there that need to subscribe. So please do so. We're trying to get to 5,000. We got a long way to go. So I need your help. All right. So let me get rid of this, and let me widen this up. And here's the biggest coaching point is you can watch the front side. We're going to have to double team this guy. And you can watch the front side double team and the front side kick, and pretty much you know how the play is going to go. If we do a good job on a double team, a good job on the kick, it's going to be a good play. To a lesser extent, you can watch the read on the backside. If they're chasing that thing and the quarterback's not pulling it, and you're going to see a lot of pulls in this game because they were chasing so hard, and without three backers, they really didn't have a chase replace. If you count this guy as being in a box, he wasn't squeezing it enough, so we still could pull it and get vertical inside of him. But those are kind of the three big points. You're going to see our center play too high and with not active feet all night against the backside one, but you can survive with that for the most part. It all comes down to, in my book, it comes down to this double team and this kick out, and then is the quarterback taking care of that extra guy right there. And so that's what it all comes down to. So here we go. I'm going to talk you through this first one, which I think we get smacked. It's a 2-yard gain, so we get smacked on this first one. And they were a dang good defense, especially that front six, probably one of the tougher front sixes we saw all year. And it really took us throwing the ball to open this game up. Later on these clips, we're milking the lead, so they're overwhelming the box, and we're still running it, just running the clock out because we had the lead. But this thing was a dogfight, probably about at least into the fourth quarter. I think in the fourth quarter we kind of pulled away, but it was a dogfight up until then. So this is a really good team. All right, so here we go. So first thing out the gate, look at the double team. We get split on the double team. That tells you we're in trouble already. And then the kick out bounced inside. We didn't get our, a left pull equals a left kick, so our guard's not gaining ground to hit that guy. He got suckered and went flat down the line of scrimmage, so the guy was able to bounce off the block and back inside. The center got beat up most of the night. He got beat up there. And then you see here the quarterback could have pulled it, and would have had a decent gain right there. So in a nutshell, that's how counter goes. If you win the double team, so this front side B gap player, we got to bulldoze him. We got 2-on-1, two guys got to win, and then we got to win the kick. So our guard should have been gaining ground right here. His angle should have been upfield. The coaching point is to tell him we want to make contact with him on their side of the line of scrimmage, And that'll at least get in his mind that he's got to take this angle up the field to get that kick. Now this guy shot up the field. You see what he did? He just suckered us. He shot up the field, and he was athletic enough to bounce off and bounce inside. So we end up getting a 2 yard gain here, and that might have been a generous spot because that didn't look like 2 yards. All right, and then the quarterback's got to be alive, especially if you got a runner. You know, this kid, unfortunately, graduated, but this kid was a runner, and you'll see later on in the clips when he starts pulling it on the guy. And this guy's trying to be a halfway player. You know, he's trying to help out on this quick screen back here, and he's trying to be the replace guy for this end on chase and replace, and he's too wide, and our guy ends up getting inside of him. I would think that this Larry was available over here, and you can't see. I guess this is the helmet here, so I would think Larry and Roger, both of these would have been available right here. All right, so that's the first one. So now I'm just going to let them roll. You got 19 clips in a row with some pretty good film, and we'll see it happen. That was a quarterback cue. See, I said I was going to be quiet. It's hard to be quiet. Better job on the double right there. Pulled it and took care of that chase. Got thumped. This was a good defense. They thumped us quite a bit. We ended up having to throw the ball to really pull this game out. Great double team, but the guard came off. I would have liked them to stay on that double team. Quarterback got 4 on his own right there. We'll take that. Kick out, stopped running his feet. Could have been a better kick out. A lot better time that time on the kick out. I can't resist. I want to go back on that one and see the double team. Let's see. The kick out was pretty good. Double team was really good. So that's the difference. If you can get the double team against an even front, if you get the front side double and you get the kick, you got a pretty good chance of making it happen. Don't really mind there. We missed the kick, but it's because he was ducking and diving on it. Don't really mind that. You see, they were just playing. We got a big bulldozer there, and they're playing a more athletic guy there. They're just playing the game with us. Had to log that one. That was the QB counter, and we ended up logging that one. Had to log that one. Let's see. Can't resist. Where'd that come from? That was just the backside. That was the backside backer just filling and knocking the crap out of the tackle and making it happen. I'm telling you, they were a good run defense. Look at what this. Look how the quarterback fakes the Larry right here. See how it holds. It holds the corner right there. Good kick out right there. We'll see that one again. I bet there was a good double team too. That was a big. That number 72 right there is big. No, we got lucky on the double team because he split us. He was a big dude. Again, that end's just ducking and diving on the kick, making it tough on the kick out. This is later in the game. They've added another guy to the box. I think the QB was thinking about throwing to Roger there, but he figured out he was on that was the single side. That would have been the double side. He probably would have had it. All right, this is real late in the game, and we're trying to milk the clock. You see how heavy that backside defensive end is on a tackle, almost head up, or maybe even an inside shade on him. And that's it. It's repeated. So against the even, and typically, be honest with you, we like to see the even front, but against an even front, the front side double team and the front side kick is obviously, that's the key. And then the quarterback has to keep the the backside D end and the walk players. You got to keep them honest with the quick screens on the outside and the ability to pull the ball. And then what you hope to get is get to the point where you can pull the ball and then still have the option to throw the quick screen, which turns the play into a triple option. So, man, that's it. I appreciate you watching, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Start smashing that like button. That helps me somehow with YouTube. I think it just promotes the video and gets it out there if it gets a lot of likes. So please hit the likes and join the Facebook page. That thing's growing. It's Coach Joe Salas, Air Raid HQ. Join that thing. I try to put anything that looks interesting to me. I throw it in on that Facebook page. So appreciate you, man. Thank you.